Hello, my Leos. This is Ayana Nicole with the Enlightened Path Tarot, and I am coming to you with your mid-February reading for the rest of February for Leo's Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Leo, what I'm looking at seems to be a bit of a love reading. I'm not seeing a ton of cups, but I am feeling a bit of a relationship energy here, and as we go forth, you'll see why. So with that in mind, if Venus is with Leo in your natal chart, this reading may resonate with you as well because Venus is the planet of love. Okay. So the energy that is governing this reading, Leo, is the Six of Rods. And the Six of Rods is about receiving honors, recognition, people taking notice of who you are. And I feel like prior to the middle of February, Leo, that may not have been the case in this particular situation. What I'm seeing here is the Knight of Swords crossed by the Three of Cups. So there may have been some things that have happened here, and it could be with an air sign. I don't feel like it's an air sign, but I do have Libra here. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign. Where some things may have been said. Um, Give me a second. I haven't clarified anything. I want to do that on camera, but just study Leo. I want to clarify your Three of Cups because I am a reader that hates to say, oh, this is a third party situation. Look, I don't think everybody cheats, and I don't think everybody has a side piece. So I don't like to throw that around willy nilly. So I want to clarify the Three of Cups for you, Leo. Okay. Yeah. All right. So got the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups. So when I said that I didn't see a lot of cups, now I see a lot of cups. So yeah, this is a relationship reading. So there may have been a discussion that has happened in your relationship, and this would be a love relationship. I've got the Two of Cups in the environment, so this would be someone that feels like a soulmate, a long-term partner. Um, some news may have come to you, or there may have been some changes that happened pretty swiftly with this Knight of Swords. Um, Someone may be withholding their feelings here, not really. And this would have been in the past because I've got this Four of Pentacles in the past, and this is someone not putting all their effort in, but also not expressing themselves, like kind of keeping their true emotions or the details of how they're feeling about your relationship or something that's happening in your relationship to themselves, or this could even be you because it is in a recent past, Leo. So, I mean, you could be guilty of this or your partner could be guilty of this. What I have at the base of the reading is the Queen of Rods, which signifies action to me. Um, Anytime I see wands, I see action. I feel like something has happened. And with whatever has occurred, whatever has come out, Leo, I see you at the end of February wanting to just kind of step back and reflect. I've got the Four of Swords crowning the reading, and I feel like, see how her hands are up? This is my give me a second give me a second and just let me get it together kind of card. And this is also like the card of resting and retreat, um, revitalizing oneself. So I feel like this whole situation may have thrown you for a little bit of a whirlwind. And what I see in the immediate future is a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's some upheaval in this relationship. Clarification for the Ten of Pentacles. I said that some of you guys could have been dealing with an air sign. I've got the Empress here. Clarification for the Ten of Pentacles. It could be someone, Leo, that you have children with, or someone that is a mom, or that is in a mother kind of role, nurturing role, where things kind of just, this relationship just kind of turned on its head. And what I now see is there being a need to find balance. This could be someone that you do share finances with, because I've got two Pentacle cards. I've got the Ten of Pentacles and it's upside down, and that's all about not only there being this happy love life and home life, but happy finances as well. And then I've got the Two of Pentacles clarifying that along with the Empress. And what I feel like is you guys could be sharing finances, and because of this upheaval, you're trying to figure out how the money situation is going to work, or with this change, you, Leo, are just trying to get your balance in this new situation. Right now, this affects your home. You're really focusing on this Four of Rods. You're focusing on your foundations. You're focusing on your home life. And in your environment, you're dealing with somebody with the Two of Cups. This is a partnership. This is real love here. This is like my soulmate energy. We've got the Justice card in your ninth spot. And for the ninth spot for me, this is the spot where this is my, hey, don't forget about this. And it's so crazy because this is the card of Libra. So again, there's that air sign energy. So when I'm looking at energy, yeah, I got a lot of water, but I don't think water is necessarily a water sign we're dealing with. Leo, I think that we're definitely maybe dealing with an air sign, and then maybe even a fire sign or someone with those energies in their chart. So air would be Aries, I'm sorry, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and then fire would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys are either going to be looking and making a judgment call here with my Justice card as to how you're going to go about this. Am I going to give this another shot? You're going to be weighing the scales here. For some of you where there is, this tie up, you may be looking at any contracts that you have with this partner. If you guys work together, the Justice card does point to legal proceedings. But the great thing about it is at the end, with your final outcome, is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is a situation that, yeah, it's thrown you and you've had to take a step back. But with the Ten of Swords in reverse, you're coming out of that energy. You're coming out of feeling wounded. Clarification for the Ten of Swords in reverse. That feeling of, that's way too much. That feeling of, feeling defeated, like getting knocked on your butt in this situation. That's not, excuse me, I've got like a message. Okay. What came out is the Five of Cups. That doesn't feel right. Like clarifying the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Five of Cups, which is like, I'm not hurt anymore by it, but I am looking at what has gone wrong, and I'm not looking at what's going right. So when I see the Five of Cups, a lot of the times I will tell clients, oh, you got to stop crying over spilled milk. Because if you look at this card, yes, there are some cups that are turned over, but there's even a kid that's in the background like, hey, dude, there's still a cup here that didn't spill, and there's still one at the bottom here, right here, that's still in the upright. So, Leo, No, everything didn't go to shits. Something did happen. Something is happening here in this love relationship, but there are some things that are still very much working out for you. And the Five of Cups is definitely about you taking notice of what is working and what is um still very abundant for you. So I feel like when you're coming out of this hurt, you're going to be looking at both. The advice to you is don't spend so much time looking at what's not working, what's what's messed up, what's changed for the worse in your perspective. Don't spend so much time looking at that. The advice is to turn around and look at the other two cups that are upright, because there are some, all is not lost. There are some things that are still working out, Leo. And this is just the energy over the next 2 weeks. So you don't know what March is bringing you. You don't know what April's bringing you. You don't know what next year is bringing you. This is just the energies for the next 2 weeks. And there's been some change. There's been some upheaval. You're having to find your balance. And that's okay, because you're going to come out of this feeling of feeling sad and hurt. You're coming out of it because it's in your final outcome. You're coming out of it. When you do, just remember your focus. Are you going to look at what's not working, or are you going to turn around and say, I still have this? And um, be appreciative and grateful for what's still working. So, Leo, that is a message that I have for you guys. And looking at the two, looking at the cards on the bottom. Bottom of my deck after pulling clarifiers, Leo. I got a Chariot card, which is my deck's mastery card, and the Sun. Leo, if you push forward, everything will be okay. If you push forward, everything will be okay. Don't get stuck looking at these cups that turned over. Do not get stuck, Leo. Don't focus on that. Focus on what's working. Push forward. Move past this. Push forward. So with that, I want to thank Leo for all of your comments, for all of your likes, for all of your subscribing and thumbs up. Like, you guys have been awesome. This is a fairly new channel. You guys kept me so busy in January and December and even this month with all of the telephone readings and the in-person readings. I cannot thank you. I can never thank you enough for all of the comments. I'm a reader that loves comments. I do this to bring clarity, and I love to see when it resonates. If you are the sign of Leo and this did not resonate, I highly, highly encourage you to check your moon or your rising sign. And with it being the month of February and Venus being where it is, I definitely think that you should get your chart if you don't already have it, and check the sign where Venus is residing. Okay? So, with that said, Leo, these are the energies for the next 2 weeks, the end of February, from now to the end of February. I will be back in March with an update for you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's changed and how things have progressed in your situation. So, thank you, and I will see you guys in another couple of weeks. Hang in there, Leo.